Hey guys, welcome back. Today is 29th of December, so it's the end of the year, end of the 2015, and I was thinking, what are my favorite watches of the past year, because this was a good year for watches for me, compared to the previous ones, and I had some watches coming in. I sold some of them. I recently sold my Pilot Aviator with the mechanical chronograph. I also sold that Surplus Omega Vintage, and I sold Quartz Tissot chronograph. Those were all nice watches, but in the end, I decided to sell them all, and the Omega and Pilot sold within a day, and I had to wait a bit more for it to sell, but it's still a good watch and it sold pretty quickly, and I sold them because I had Pilot. I thought it's a fantastic watch and I loved it, but I never really wore it. I was never really wearing it, and it's not some kind of a historical significant breguet, so I want to keep it in a collection nevertheless, because I could use the money, to be honest. And I had my fun with it, I had my play with it, and just I decided it's time to let it go, and I almost I sold those 3 watches, and I almost added another one to my collection. It was a Tissot with a mechanical chronograph, Le Locle 750 Valjoux, and it's a significant moment, and even though it may be generic chronograph produced, it has a place in history, and it's one of the most used machines to put in a mechanical chronograph, but I haven't got it. The story was I only saw it online and I couldn't really have an opportunity to try it on, and based on the pictures I wasn't really that much into it because it's a black face, and later on I realized that it should look much nicer in person than on the pictures, and I regretted it, but I almost bought it. I hesitated for quite a few, because when you're buying a watch, especially when you're buying a bit more pricier watch, it's always a good idea to go and try it on first to see how it sits on your wrist, because sometimes it can be a completely different story. However, I was hesitant for 2 days, and when I finally decided to buy it, it was already sold, so it's a kind of a bummer. It was a great deal, and even though if I didn't like it, which was my reasoning at that time, even though if I didn't like it, so it was a great deal, I still could sold it for same money and wouldn't be an issue. But however, I sold some of the watches from my collection, which I didn't really want it. Those are the watches kinda that I thought I need to have, and I wasn't really into them as I acquired this one. This is Oris. My tastes for more sophisticated and refined watches grew and matured, so I decided to sell it, and I'm regretting not buying this. So it was an awesome price, and it was a watch with a great moment, and I would buy it for the moment. And Tissot is a great brand. I know some people put tiny hearts into the stars, and even Squale. Squale does have a history, but Tissot has a much longer history and much more bigger history, but often it's overlooked because of they don't have a lot of Rolex copy die watches, and that's why I think they are overlooked. but nevertheless, I just wanna present you my two favorite watches of the year. I had some others, and there were two strong runners-up, but overall, these are the two which are my favorite in this year. And in the first part of the year, I sold my Orient Mako, and I got this one, and this is Orient Ray, and I'm using flashlight because you cannot see it without it, but just gorgeous watch. It's a blue diver, and this watch represents one of my favorite type of watches, which is dive watch. And some people may prefer Seiko SKS because it's more rugged, reliable, sturdier, whatever. Some even say it has a more reliable moment, but let me tell you, this Orient Ray is all that, plus it looks fantastic. So get a bit of a shine and bling, and still have a capable watch. And the moment in Orient dates back to the 70s, so it's been produced for lots of years without no issues, and I actually prefer the moment and the Orient Ray. And overall execution of the watch is just absolutely beautiful, and this is the watch for the first half of the year, throughout the whole spring and good summer, I wore this watch almost every day. I took it to the seaside, to swimming, for stuff like that, and I don't even have a scratch on the crystal and on the band. I did a bit of a polishing on the band of some desk diving stuff, but overall, this is one of my favorite watches, and I think I will always have it. There is a new Orient Mako USA, but I think I like this one better. So overall, this is one of my favorite watches of the past year. And the second watch I got around the summer. I believe I got it in August or something like that. This is my this is my Oris Artix, and Oris, this is a bit older model, while Oris still used ETA moments, and right now they are using Salita moments, which is basically clone of ETA, but nevertheless, this one is Oris Artix, and it's a beautiful dressy watch. You can put on a leather band, and it will serve. You can go anywhere with it. It has a nice guilloche dial with the wave pattern, and it creates that sunburst, and it's just beautiful. It's powered by ET2024-2, just good, nice, reliable moment, but the overall finish of the case and watch is just beautiful, and I'm always mesmerized by it. You can definitely feel the price difference between these two watches in any aspect. The case from the sides polished, has a big Oris side crown, and here I love the slugs, which are a little separated. Just adorable little watch, and it has a nice bracelet. I like bracelets, but I wouldn't tell you, this one looks fantastic on a leather band, black one, brown one, whatever. And overall, it's a watch I'm wearing almost every day since the colder days, and I started wearing this one much more, and this one's kinda took the back seat, but nevertheless, these are my two favorite watches of the year 2015. So I am planning to adding to the something else. I kind of feel bad I didn't buy that Oris, but I didn't buy that Tissot, but I was hesitant, and it was a lot of money for a watch I may not like, but that hesitation, I didn't took the plunge, and I should have. So right now I'm considering Longines Hydro Conquest, but I'm not really sure, should I go that route or should I keep my money and wait for something even better, even though, or just keep my money and invest in some other stuff I do, and I'm perfectly happy with these two watches. They meet all my needs and they're just perfect for me, and either of these watches I just love and enjoy wearing. And what I learned with me is that I cannot wear a watch and leave some that I feel is better and nicer in the box, so unless it's a beater or stuff like that. So I always will prefer wearing Orient Ray versus Seiko SKS 007, just because nowadays everyone's having it, and I still love my SKS because it's a great beater watch and I love it, and I'm wearing it almost whenever I'm going outside and stuff like that. But overall, I got rid of some of the watches I didn't really enjoy, and I hold on to some of the watches I really like, and these two watches are just my favorite pieces. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, and I would really love to hear what are your two favorite pieces in this year 2015. So please let me know in the comment section. I'm always looking forward to interact with you guys and hear some great watches, and I know lots of you guys have some awesome watches I'm really jealous of sometimes. So that's it. I'm edcgunner. Thank you for watching. I'm just playing around with my flashlight, and see you in the next video.